Once you get the size of your pattern, the rotation, the position within the 8.5 by 11 object, and you've corrected any gaps, let's now save this as a JPEG to submit to your assignment. So always save your work as you go along. You need to do a Command or Control S like every 15 minutes, just so that you're saving what you've done. So that if the computer crashes or whatever problem there is, you've saved what you've done. Technology is great until you lose something that you spent a lot of time on. So remember to just always be saving. You can also just write it like above your workstation or your desk or wherever you work, or like a little sticky note next to your computer, Control S or Command S. Okay, let's save this. We can go to File and Export as. We want to use the artboards here. This way, it doesn't matter what, like presently I'm on this artboard, so it doesn't just save only that file. So make sure that Use Artboards is checked. If you had more than 3 and you only wanted to save certain ones, you could save certain ones down there. Let's make this a JPEG. And this is where it's going, so make sure you know where it's going. Put your file name in. Make sure that the format JPEG matches with the extension. Up here it should say .jpeg, and then down there it should say .jpeg. If it doesn't match, you're gonna lose your file. Then you're gonna have to save it all over again. So put in your name here. First name, your last name. This is the end paper, and this is my monochromatic. Actually, we could just do end paper like that. Alright, and now let's say export. And RGB is good because this is for web. This is the size of the files. Medium's okay. For screen, yes, I don't want a gigantic file because this is just for the internet, and we'll say okay. Alright, so look and find where it's saved. And these are the files, and the nice thing is that it numbers them. We want to know what is what, right? So this is my analogous, so you're gonna have to do some renaming. Analogous here. This one was, let's see what we had. Analogous, monochromatic, and complementary. So I think this was my complementary, which isn't the best example of complementary because it's more of a, this is more of a brown with greens. So I might want to get the brown to be a little more reddish with the greens and the blue to be more greenish, and then it might be actually more complementary. So, you know, make sure that the colors are matching the schemes that you use. And then this could be monochromatic because we're working in oranges, and then it goes darker orange, more desaturated orange, which is getting into the brown. So now that you have your files in place as their JPEGs, you can you will be using these to submit to the assignment and post in the discussion.